I need to set the scene to what happened in this country. So wind the clock back around 2 billion years. And the country was blessed with the largest asteroid ever to have hit the planet. It's this asteroid that endowed South Africa with the majority of its mineral wealth. And that's what's driving the nation forward at the moment. It also laid the foundation for the development of arguably the world's most unique natural gas field. And Renergen now is proud to be the sole holder of an onshore petroleum production right awarded by the DMR and PASA. The field is unique in the sense that the gas comes from bacteria, which means that it's a completely renewable resource. This is something that has never been seen before, where you drill for gas and the gas just keeps flowing because bacteria produces it. It's also unique because it contains an incredibly important element called helium, which is not just important for balloons. It's important for rocket launchers, manufacture of cell phones, TVs, any kind of high-end equipment, MRIs. It's really at the very cutting edge of technology. Now, where the rest of the world enjoys concentrations of 0.1 to 0.3%, our last well clocked in at 11%, thanks to this asteroid. It's such an important element that the United States government declared helium the second most critical element to US national security. That then led to Renergen receiving a loan from the US government for $40 million or 600 million rand, which combined with our recent dual listing on the Australian Stock Exchange brings in a total of 700 million rand of foreign direct investment into South Africa to make sure that this critical element comes online in 2021. Not only creating over 100 cumulative jobs over the next 2 years, but also setting the scene as the very first producer of LNG in South Africa onshore for commercial purposes. This will lay the foundation for South Africa's entry into a domestic onshore LNG economy. We're pledging today to invest 750 million rand into this project and into South Africa.
I have the mandate from the president of the bank, who unfortunately could not be here today, that for 2020 the bank will pledge $1.6 billion as a minimum target for infrastructure investments for next year. We hope to still reach the 2 billion target because there's something magical about a round number, and I'm sure you will mention that to me and to him. But $1.6 billion is what we have in the pipeline right now for 2020. Let me also just highlight two other elements. One, our investments are in a number of key sectors that will contribute to the resuscitation of economic growth in South Africa. These sectors are energy, firstly, specifically renewable energy. Secondly, a big focus on transport, upgrading of ports, the roads network. We, for example, have a very large exposure, a program loan to Sunrail to the tune of 7 billion rand that we've just approved. And then finally, water, as you know, is a very scarce resource in South Africa. We have a significant project with DCTA that we have approved for the Lesotho Highlands Water Project Phase 2 in Lesotho.